Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the game of Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We are going to be picking up where we left off. We had just had some good runs. We had basically explored even more of the depths. We did a huge teleporter maze last time, and that took up a considerable amount of time. Oh, did I actually have enough to level up again? I guess fighting those monsters during the trial did actually give me enough for another level. I actually didn't even realize that, so yeah, extra level time. That's fine. So yeah, our current goal is, I believe, 175. That will enable me to get that saber version of the dagger, and then I'll switch to Explorer for a while, get the Explorer costs a little cheaper. Yep, 175. That'll do it for this class. Cool. And while that happens, I'll pass on the mangas to one of the other characters, of course. Like, we're gonna keep one person killing those undead for us. We don't need to have a bad time just because we want some alternate skills. Awesome. So we are now topped off on our abilities. We do have that Amulet of Deceit put on because of that we're gonna have to keep ourselves topped off on our healing. So I'm going to show you guys another way to get down deep that I have not utilized so far. So we are gonna go swimming. So yes, there is another way to go. I don't remember the exact location, but we're gonna find it. Where do we think this is? Is outside the range? It sure is outside the range. Okay. So there is a teleporter in this general area that is very, very useful. There it is. So it's like right underneath that door, right? Yeah, so it's right in this room. So this right here is going to take us down pretty deep. We're going to heal up before we do it. We're going to get air before we do it as well. But you'll probably recognize where we end up if you watch the last couple streams. So we are going to go. So the first thing you want to do here is fly. So we're actually on floor 8. So this is the first step of this. The second step of it is this teleporter right here. So we are down in this corner.
Cool.
Oh good, we got some fish in our party. I think they're going to die. I think that they are not going to survive. I don't think they can breathe out of water, but maybe I'm wrong. If they can breathe out of water, they're fine. Some of them can do both. Yeah, as you can see, we are back here, so we are going to continue our underwater little exploration. Mostly just to get it, like, on the map and sort it out. Oh, one of them decided they didn't want to be our friend anymore. That's so tragic. And we did everything for them. Kind of. Let's, oh. Yeah, we are definitely going to be popping around. So I believe that's also a fixed teleporter, but I don't remember where that one goes. I don't remember it being especially useful though, so we're not going to worry about it. And as you can see, we have come full circle and finished sorting out most of that. So yeah, it's true, we could probably pin really fast here. Like, just clearing this area is probably going to get us pinned. So basically, I'm gonna just follow this wall and just sort of map it out as we go. And we're definitely going to take more damage along this journey, but we are going to get some really good experience. We're going to get some items that we haven't had. I think we do have to be careful with these guys. I think they can do electric damage. I think so. Yep, they can, as it said, electrocuted. What I do believe is that the amount of damage it tells you is bugged, though, so it does not tell you the difference that your resistance has reduced, but it only does the amount of damage that you should be taking. So don't be alarmed by the messages, unless Declan fixed that. It was always bugged before. I'll have to keep an eye on it to see if it's actually fixed or not.
Cool.
So this right here is a very dangerous room. Don't go in there unless you know what you're doing. There is a very powerful enemy in there. We are certainly not going to mess with that for quite a while. Not until our resistances are significantly stronger. Particularly electric resistance, I think. Although maybe it's the guards that were the problem. When we can fight guards, we have been fighting guards. I don't fully remember. I think it's a case where it's guards and something though, not just the guards, so. Yeah, these are all warriors, I can tell. Yeah. Warriors are also pretty spicy, but for different reasons. Oh, do warriors electrocute now? That's unfortunate. Well, yeah. So yeah, we do need more electric resistance to fight here safely, but I think we'll still be able to win usually. So I think we've mapped out most of this main area.
Cool.
Well, that's not good. So yes, I know we lost our friend, but that was for their own safety. We need to cast some spells on them. First of all, they need to be able to fly again.
Hello there.
Because then I can get them out of the water before they drown. Okay, so you can cast spells on them to let us do that. So what is nice is that actually we do have enough to cast on her without too much trouble. We definitely need to be more careful about opening treasure chests underwater, though. That was anti-magic, which was the problem. Anti-magic is a bit of an inconvenience on land, but it can be a real problem underwater. I mean, there was another way out. I could have switched to her and immediately, like, used one of my crystals of mysticism out. Like, there is other options. There wasn't only one way to save her, so. Other options would have been, if she died, I could carry her body off to somewhere safe and then resurrect her. That also would have technically worked. But there was no need to let it come to that. I did show a way to save them without that being the case. Yeah, so while we did the outskirts of this area, we never explored the middle part of this, which is what I'm currently doing. Acid spray, huh? Acid spray is probably not too dangerous.
Cool.
Oh, okay. That's fine too. Oh, there are warriors hiding in the back. That's cute. Let us assess our situation. Who needs to be in a position? Oh, you're already pinned? Wow. Okay. Alright. We're not gonna worry about that. That's fine.
Cool.
No. I think these are guards. We can go straight up to get out, so anytime it does the ability to go straight up, they can't like fight you when you go up, because it's a different room. And they can't stop you from going up and down. They can stop you from going like horizontally, they can't stop you from flying up. So this place is considerably safer than some areas that you could be fighting outside of your level. I do think that maybe the electric damage was fixed to be accurate. If so, congratulations to Declan for that achievement. Let's get this on the map so I don't step into it. Cool. So now we have mapped out all the safe parts of that. So now we can start exploring up here. Lots of snakes. We'll kill some of the spiders. I mean, don't mind me. We will actually go back there and do plenty of levels up over the times. But currently, there's plenty of areas we can go map. So we'll do map. Eventually we'll have pretty much everywhere mapped, and that'll be less of an impetus. Yeah, I figured that these were all populated, so I don't have to worry too much about them. Yeah, we'll be in those rooms anyway. I still test to see, you know? Yeah, these guys have electricity on their side as well. These guys are electric based, I think. We also haven't fully explored 19, but we have to find a way up to 19, not the other way around, so. This is a bunch of those snakes. I don't even remember if they're good experience. Let's see. They're not really that good experience. I don't even think I will want to fight them very often, but I guess it's fine. They're still experience. These guys, I think, are considerably better. Let's see. Yep, they're better. That's really bright red. I have no idea if that's actually their name. I know you're not in Tasmanian dragons. I know it. You're not fooling me. We've come back to a place we've mapped. Oh, this place was anti-magic. Alright, let's get that on the thing. So much snick.
Cool.
Oh no, they diseased us. Oh no. Hi, corpsers.
Cool.
Oh, right, we like heals, don't we? Let's not die randomly. Yeah, I did take a mild risk having just woken up and doing this. Yeah. That was a little sloppy, but we're okay. What is that? Stone cube? That might be a cube graphic. Yep, so everyone's on par again. That's pretty good. Hey, look, we actually found stairs up. That is something we wanted to find. Yeah, we don't need to teleport. That doesn't sound useful. So yeah, it looks like the stairs are actually pretty close to where the way we got down here originally anyway, so if you wanted stairs 2, 9, it looks like you could go through the wall to get them. Good to know, good to know. Wait, was there a reason why we didn't open it? Nope, no reason at all. I think that's probably another Blood of Ages. It seems like they're relatively common. Yeah, let's check out upstairs. Look, it's owls. We love owls. Yep, so that's most of us pinned. We are gonna have to go a little bit further to get the last one pinned. I don't actually know which enemy that was.
Cool.
But this is anti-magic, so we will sort that out. Oh, corpsers. Okay. Okay, yeah, that one is actually rock. Okay. So it is weird, but there's a space on the other side. We could teleport to the other side and see if there's a secret door, but I actually don't really want to do that. It looks like that might be a secret way in and out. I don't actually know, but yeah, we went up to the edge of that wall. Let's skedaddle out. Everyone is pinned anyway. I think it's this way. Yep, sure is. Bam, bam. Another AD level for the ogre. Bam, bam. I'm gonna see if I can resurrect this creature. Yep. Now I can sell it. Good night, goodbye, friend. It's not worth spending money to resurrect them, but you can just try to raise them yourself. That's much more effective. Yeah, we're not gonna care about turning that in for a grin. That ain't a winning deal. Did we not buy an amulet? That's unfortunate. Did we lose our amulet? Oh, we put it over here. What? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it glitched out mildly. We're just gonna sort that out. This is actually an item we didn't have. I think this is a branching item between the two. Let me check that out in a second. We already have enough of those for now. I'm not going to worry about it. As you can see, they're pretty endlessly acquirable in that area, so. These are worth a lot of money. I tend to just sell them. They do have, I think, a use outside of it, but I don't tend to use it for that reason. So. They're cursed though, so they won't show up in the store. I guess that's why I'm bringing it up. Yep, it's another one of these. Eventually I'll fuse them together. It doesn't really matter right now though. Which guild is this? Sorcerer? Okay. I guess anything that's specifically sorcerer can just sit in the sorcerer pile. We're gonna switch to sorcerer in a while, so these will get used up then. Okay, so that's all sorted. I think we're gonna take another deep run in. So we're gonna try to get back to where we just were and try to sort out floor 9 more. 19 and more, I mean. It's kind of inconvenient to get to, so I don't tend to spend much time there. I believe also not very lucrative compared to some of the other choices we currently have, so. There are definitely a few reasons to not worry too much about it. Yeah, the water superhighway down is pretty nice. Yeah, took a couple of times to remember that there's a fast way through here, but... Bam. And there we go. Once you have it mapped out like that, it's pretty easy to get around. Getting some minor hiccups, but we will sort it out. Well, that was probably Spazzy Fires that I fought for. They just are elementals that cast fire spells. They're not too dangerous. We had just misidentified them. I am gonna get these hallways on the map.
Cool.
There's another hallway. It sure is not. Don't want to deal with anti-magic. That would be fairly inconvenient. It looks like that would be hot special, but that place actually is not special. Oh, aerial mists can be a problem actually. I feel like that they can drain you. I think that's what they got going on. Tree Ties of Hell is actually for Hell Spray, which is an acid-like spell. Or maybe it's like a Morkel death spell. It's one of those things. Like it affects a lot of targets though. I think it's a sorcerer only spell too. Are you Morhal? You sure are not Morhal. Okay. So now we are in the bottom left corner. Roughly. Come on, map it. Yep, so those ones right there are actually rock. Oh, hello, werewolves. I see you like to hang with your friends, the regular wolves. Nice, nice, nice. Werewolves, here wolves, you know, that's how that goes. I don't think this place is as bad as I thought it was, but it's still inconvenient to get to overall. You know? Starting to get close to that little part that jumped down for the leprechauns. There is some sort of schism at the bottom, huh? Alright, we'll map it out. I don't remember what's going on in that corner, to be honest. It seems to be something on the next floor, though, and not this one, so...
Cool.
No, Arda beings are nice. We'll accept Ards. Oh, look at you being rock. Well, we've reached the end of this side of this. And I guess we will go up along this wall instead. Oh, hey, that's convenient. We didn't get lost. How are we doing? For EXP, surprisingly even. It's not bad. Yeah, compared to the water, like, this is taking a long time to level. But it's relative, like, the water is actually just super effective for leveling. This is actually closer to being what we were doing before. Oh, hello, burrows. So these are some kind of wolf-like creature. Like, they got changed to have, like, the this icon. I think I like the original one. They look like the Sklimas from before. They had, like, the cool blue, like, wolf. Look. Oh, okay, flaming dragon group. Poor burrowing friend. He was not long for this world. Surprisingly, only got one of them, though. Oh, has this got something else going on? Okay, yeah, we'll map this out. I didn't realize that had something special going on. Oh, is that the first of the volcanic areas? It might be. There are volcanic areas. I may not have mentioned that. No, hello, friend. Oh, well. Yeah, if you want to know how to not get lost going through these, use map area, and the part beyond it will count as a place you know. So you will find yourself on the other side. Oh god, not the bees! So I don't know if this will be solved all in one go, but we are getting a lot of it done. Getting quite a few bounties too.
Cool.
So many bears. Lost another skank. Such a burrower friend. Okay, so I'll take you guys over the sporing fungi, please. They're gonna start being a problem going forward, though. I think this is the last floor that's relatively safe. Outside of maybe some of the stud squares. But we have at least found the bottom of the map. Oh no, our burrower's gonna get real upset, unhappy. That's what it's telling me. So tragic. Oh, they're breathing on us. Big ol' anti-magic room. Not ideal. Now I'm gonna spend some time to actually get them mapped out. Alright, last square, best square. Alright, let's map that of map area. Cool. How'd you get in there easily? There's clearly a method it wants to use. This is probably it. Okay, we can shuffle things around very slightly.
Cool.
So blue slimes can absolutely destroy items too. I think they can paralyze you as well. They spit acid. They are relatively nasty. I wouldn't call them deadly though. Oh no, our burrower. Run away. So tragic. Getting just so many bounties. What are these? I'm not actually sure what we just bought. I think we had them badly identified. We've got most of this floor settled so far, which is actually quite nice. What leads into this area? Oh, did we not even get lost? That's quite nice. Oh, that one's finally becoming restless too, huh? Well, did some good damage to us. I'll give it that. So how are we supposed to get in there? Let me just pop this out and take a look. It's telling me the neat thing is we don't, so I think I have to teleport in there to map that out normally. Okay. Well, fortunately that's an option. We do have unlimited magic. I tend to avoid going through walls because it can be mildly dangerous. But if you want a way around that, teleport at entrances, because that room is that square is guaranteed to not be a wall or obstructed, because some obstructions don't show up visually on the map. Like if there's like a desk or something, like you don't have to worry about it here too much on this floor because there aren't any furniture, but like the early floors. So these are Mundragons, okay. Maybe the Mundragons. I say maybe because we misidentified them once already. I'll wait till we get them a couple times and then I will believe it. Yeah, we'll shuffle around again. Get that EXP going at about the same rates. Hallways are also pretty safe for teleporting. Mm. Okay, yeah, there is a reason to come back in here and map that out. Take a risk, go through the wall, map this out. Take a risk, go back in. Yep. There we go. Those are things I wouldn't have guessed the first time I went through there, that there would be something to map through this wall. I think that's a big volcano area. I actually thought it was a little deeper than there, but I guess not. We do have this side of it mapped out now. Oh, you're a teleporter, are you? Yeah, we're not gonna deal with that. Quarrymen, huh? Where is this quarryman living? Oh, we're at the north side. Oh, maybe there's some areas we should have mapped. We'll find out. Oh yeah, nope. Looks like there's no walls right there. That's interesting. There's something going on the other side. Here, there's walls. So yeah, we're gonna go in there and map out this little corner. I doubt there's a way in. Looks like there's a... Is that water? It might be water. It might not be water, actually. It's a little hard to tell from this side. Now these are probably Mun dragons. Oh, these are green dragons? Interesting. I guess they're green. I'll give it that, they're green. You got me there. Yeah, I'm sure I can't actually go in there. It will most likely just say anti-teleport zone if I try, and I don't like the way the anti-teleport symbols are on the map, so I try not to make them when I don't need to. Let's see if this is an area I can't normally get into. No, I should be able to get into there. Okay. But the area north of me I couldn't get into normally, so we are going to do something with this. That one is a square. We're gonna go through this wall. I will be pretty happy if we're done mapping this area out, though. As for why there's areas you can only get to through walking through walls, I don't think there's any reason. You'd think there'd be secrets hiding inside. It doesn't usually seem to be the case. Oh no, our friend has left us. Yep, another stud room. Oh, hello, dragons. You are not green dragons, you're Mun dragons. So these are specifically Mun dragons. I was inclined to believe it, but also I wanted to see it. Yep. I can go to the back. Oh, no. That was a place to go. Oh, wrong character. How much does this heal? 2? Looks like this is a healer for 2. That's funny. Because that's gonna help you when you're this deep, right? I guess in an emergency. It'll tickle you a little bit. Let me see if we have anywhere else we need to go on this side. No, we've full cleared out the main area of this. Except for that little left corner, which seems to be a rise up from the next floor down, so... That's cool. And there's also that little square area. Is that actually... That might not be what I think it is. That might not be a volcanic area. It's 2 squares, so it might be something else. We have a little bit left to go on this level, so we'll do some map being on this floor. Which way would be fastest for getting out there? Well... In a technical sense, going through this wall would lead towards that. We can come see our boy, Mr. Giant. thinking. Get stunted on. You want to join me, Mr. Polymorph, huh? Alright, you're joining. You're in the group. Oh, everyone's joining the group. Hi, guys. Let's go back and take out this room so we don't have to come back for it. Oh, it's a stud room, huh? I don't know how we got more experience, but that's fine. So as you can see, we have found a new area. We will explore that in the future. That has its own thing going on. Yeah, I did remember now what that square thing is going on. It is a form of pyramid. Or more accurately, something like a ziggurat. Pyramids would be, I think, more gradual. Frosted bears? Who's putting all the frosting on them? That doesn't sound safe at all. Oh, hey, more hallways. We love hallways, right? Alright, looks like everyone's pinned. Let's just sort out the hallways. It'll give us a framing. for places. Well, you're not a hallway anymore. Fair enough. You hallway. Nope, no hallway here. Alright, we should probably skedaddle out of this joint. And this time we brought some friends home. 2 crystal spiders into the pocket of this guy and a polymorph. Bam, bam. We can just sell the art because we don't currently need it. Actually, we didn't have this ring, I think. Ring of Defending. What do you have going on? It's just a defensive ring, but it's pretty low level. This would be good for a starting character. We just had never found it, I think. Doesn't have any stat boosts, but it does give a pretty good defense for its level. Villain and sorceress. Okay, so it could be either or. Interesting. Let's look at the bajillion of these that we finished. So we got an outlaw, fine. We got a death and chainmail, okay. We got another death and chainmail, okay. I guess we we must have completed the same one multiple times, or it would have been more. That is a thing the game can actually do, is spawn the same bounty multiple times on at the same time. You would think it would have a defense against that internally. It just kind of does not. It's not actually like it bugs out, it just gives you one of the rewards. So at least on that note, it doesn't bug out. Let's see if the tavern has anything else going on. Nothing especially needed currently. $175. We're not gonna be using this immediately, but it will be an upgrade for us soon. That is the level we were going to switch over to explore for a while. We don't have a better helmet currently available down the road, so no more upgrades on that front. We're using this already. There is a better cloak that we haven't found yet. I know about one at least. We haven't found a better bracer. Actually, that could be an upgrade for them. Because like I said, we hadn't found that one yet. Bam, get that in our pocket. I think it just has one additional strength than the other one, which is still an improvement. 140. You're not at 140 yet, right? Not quite. Yeah, I don't think there were any other rings we were looking forward to. Yeah, I think we're good on our equipment. Awesome. Well, thank you all for watching along if you did. We have progressed quite nicely. We did a lot of mapping. So yeah, I will catch you all next time. Y'all take care. Bye bye now.